good.
It's fine. I'm just, it's my first time, so be gentle.
Ew.
Very understandable. Well, on that note, hello, everybody. Welcome to the show. Welcome to Whose Life Is It Anyway? This is a very real podcast, all about a fake podcast, because someone's life story is about to get made up right here, right now, on the spot. And of course, I don't do this alone. I can't do it by myself. So in this episode, I am joined by two wonderful friends of mine. First, we've got Josh Waddle.
Okay. Am I supposed to? Do I speak at this point?
Well, now I got to edit in crowd noise to be excited. He is calling in from a wind tunnel, ladies and gentlemen. And of course, returning this season from last season, this is Amber Falter.
That's me.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Oh my! All right, we got our throats cleared. Are we ready to make a podcast here?
I thought we were just starting. I mean, are we just making animal noises the whole time? That's
Yes,
kind of
and animal noises for the next 20 minutes and go. All right, what's your favorite animal? Guys, do you want to maybe attempt to make a podcast?
We could try.
I think we should do this right here, right now. But we can't get started until I give you the rules and the theme and the structure of this, okay? So here's what we're going to do. Josh, since this is your first time, this is going to be your podcast, all right? You get to be the interviewer.
Okay.
Amber, that means you are the guest on Josh's podcast. You're being interviewed. And the theme of this show, Josh, you can make it whatever kind of podcast you want, right? But Amber, you are going to be a Dog the Bounty Hunter type bounty hunter, okay? So that is your character, Josh. You can do what you want with what type of show they're on. All right, Josh, take it away in 3, 2, and 1.
Hello there. Welcome to Cookies and Biscuits, Ohio's #1 cooking podcast. Today we have Wolf, the bounty hunter, joining us. Wolf, thank you for being here today.
Hello.
Wolf, yeah, I know it's a little early in the morning for you there, Wolf, but I understand that it was quite the trip for you to get here today.
Yeah, I've only got a red flyer wagon and a small lawnmower to push it.
Oh, I'm sorry. Wolf, do you not have a driver's license?
Legally not allowed to be in a car.
Okay, so you can't even be in a car.
No.
You can. How does that impact your bounty hunting?
How doesn't it?
Change.
How would you... Hold on, I'm so sorry. Always, every day.
Oh, well, I would have to imagine that would be quite difficult to track down perps. Is that the word? We use the word perps still?
We call them stewards.
Stewards. Oh, are you tracking down like people on airplanes who hand out like peanuts and stuff?
I finished that when I won that game. I got most of the stewards. Now I'm not allowed on planes.
You're not allowed on cars or planes.
No. Anything with wing or wheel.
Wing or wheel. Well, tell me, Wolf. This being a cooking podcast, I understand it's probably a very backbreaking kind of a job to be a bounty hunter. How do you get properly fueled up for your day?
Fueled up for my day. Okay, well, you guys woke me up way too early for this shit, and I've only had 2 candy cigarettes, 6 Skittles. That's not even enough.
That's change. I think that's too much.
Really?
I think that's too many Skittles, too many candy cigarettes.
Are you calling me fat?
I didn't want to bring this up, but I know this is our first time meeting, but you do seem a little huskier, Wolf, than...
Let's pause real quick. Let's play our first game of this episode. Let's go ahead and jump in to questions only. Take it away.
Wolf, why are you such a fat hog?
Podcast interviewer? How is it you still have such a sick, twisted mind?
Why indeed? Why are you so inquisitive, Wolf, about my personal life?
As a cooking boss boy, you think I wouldn't have any questions about the main steward, the steward of all stewards?
At what point did I become steward of all stewards?
I know you know something that I have a question about, which is where do you keep Martha?
Who told you about Martha?
Oh, the Netflix documentary, my dear boy. And my question about that is why would you hide such a thing from Wolf?
Why would Wolf be interested in the life of such a peon like me?
I need you. And I wonder if you could answer this question for me. Why don't you love me?
I'm going to go ahead and end the game there. And you know what? Just to give your brains a break real quick, I'm going to give you both a point for that one. How about that?
It's more than fair.
You both did such a great job. Let's go ahead and just jump back into the normal conversation as we were.
So yes, Wolf. Is candy, cigarettes, and Skittles an appropriate meal for a bounty hunter such as yourself? Is there some protein in there or anything like that?
No, I get my protein from other things.
Why did you raise your eyebrows when you said that? Huh? Because we're going to have to stop. I think protein is an important part of your macro diet, Wolf. Have you talked about macros before?
No, not so much. I don't really have a well-rounded diet, as you've mentioned, because of looking at my body and the way you've been tearing it apart. But
the eyes want what the eyes want, Wolf.
What? Wow.
Pause. I think this is a great time for me to go ahead and step in as a podcast producer here. We're going to go ahead and switch our roles. Josh, you are now Wolf the Bounty Hunter. Amber, this is now your podcast. And go.
Oh, well, I don't appreciate you eyeballing me up and down like I'm some kind of goddamn piece of meat.
I am a huge fan of beautiful bodies that I could baste.
Change.
I'm a huge fan of thick little porky wolfy boys that I might be able to marinate in my kitchen. Is that so wrong?
Mr. Podcaster, I won't lie. I've never been spoken to so romantically in my entire life.
Yeah.
I am rock hard right now.
Oh my God.
Pause. Let's go ahead and interject another game to give this rock hardness somewhere to go. Let's go ahead and play Fortunately, Unfortunately. Each of you must start your sentence with either the word fortunately or unfortunately, and go.
Fortunately, I bet that little tiny pecker of yours, albeit small, is deliciously plump and delightful.
Unfortunately, as it is small and peckerish and delightful, I would not describe it as plump. It is quite thin, actually. It is some may say it's like a candy cigarette.
Wolf, you took the words fortunately right out of my unfortunate mouth. And with that, fortunately for both of us, I'm single.
And fortunately for both of us, I'm a serial adulterer. So I don't care if I cheat on my significant other right now.
Unfortunately, I don't like that. I'd like a monogamous relationship with you, Wolf.
Pause. We're going to keep playing Fortunately, Unfortunately, but we are going to switch our roles back to their original forms and continue.
Unfortunately, I love to cheat.
Well, unfortunately, Wolf, I've been in a series of bad relationships over the handful of years. I was just hoping to find somebody to settle down with and ride off in their lawnmower-powered wagon into the sunset.
Change all that.
Unfortunately, Wolf, I have been cheated on a handful of times over the past several years due to my emotional immaturity. And I am only looking for someone who will put up with my narcissism and complete closed-offness to anything they may think or feel.
Fortunately for you, you'd probably be a pretty good fit for my wife.
Your wife?
Fortunately, my wife.
I'm going to end Fortunately, Unfortunately there. I'm going to give that point to Amber.
I remember Remember to say fortunately once.
Let's continue the conversation as we are. But you know what? We're going to go ahead and do it by playing the alphabet game.
Oh.
Each of you must begin your next sentence with the next chronological letter in the alphabet. And we are going to begin with D. Josh, take it away.
Don't you think that it's time like that a bounty hunter like you settles down with somebody proper?
Forgive me if that's not a little offensive.
And that'll do it for our alphabet
What's
game.
the alphabet?
That's a point to Josh.
Wait. Oh, I was going to F already. I don't know the alphabet.
A very quick game there. That is totally fine.
I swear to God, I know it.
Let's go ahead. Before we continue the conversation, I want to use another podcast producer power here. I really want to dig into the backstory of Wolf the bounty hunter here. Let's really dig into the story of what made Wolf want to be a bounty hunter, and more so maybe some of their craziest bounties they've been out on. So, Josh, take it away.
Now, Wolf, I understand you've been doing this for a very long time, correct?
Yeah, ever since my grandmother, bitch. Ever since my grandmother.
That's a unique name for a woman. Was she Native American?
She wasn't. She was Irish.
Oh, okay, that's an
She
old
was
Irish name.
Bitch Flanagan. And our first bounty hunt was, as you know, in my book.
Yes, I did read it back in cover to cover.
Yes, and it was the first thing we hunted down with Bitch Elderbranch. My other grandma.
Both, man, but yeah, both your grandmas from both sides. Yeah, of course I remember. Yes, when you hunted down that team of bootlegging Irishmen.
Change.
The team of bootlegging Germans.
Change.
That team of dog breeding bastards.
Change.
That group of just plain old Irishmen who weren't doing anything wrong at all, but besides being Irish.
They were doing something wrong.
Yeah, well, if they were Irish, of course they were doing something wrong.
Of course. They called my grandmother's a bitch.
Well, I believe that we've established that was just her name. I think they may have. I mean, was it capital B bitch or little b bitch?
It was a big B bitch.
Oh, big B bitch.
Yes, and they said, I'm Bitch Elderbranch and Bitch Flanagan, but you must call me.
I'm going to pause us here. We're really getting into the historical part of this conversation, so I think that's a good time to play film noir. Are you guys ready to take us back to some black and white movies here as you narrate your conversation?
Let's do it.
Yep.
I sure hope so.
Sure.
Oh, I mean,
'Cause remember-
I know the alphabet.
Someone wins and someone loses in this show, so you better do good. And take it away.
Now, at what point did you decide to go into the family trade of bounty hunting?
Well, I had a very special moment where I kissed my daddy on the cheek and I said, I'll do it, Daddy. What I really did was I told Bitch and Bitch that I wanted to be their number one best boy. And they took me out in the wagon and they said, don't you ever get on an airplane. You're not allowed to fly, you stinking, wharfy bitch. And that was an honor to be called bitch by bitch and bitch. But anyway, they took me out. We killed the Irishmen against everything that the cops told us to do. I ate all of their shoes and I fucked their wives. That's all.
So did you have a good relationship with your father then?
Daddy good. Daddy pretty good, yeah. And I have a question for you.
Oh, okay. Please go right ahead. I'm an open book, Wolf.
I wonder why, as a cooking genius, you've just decided to do something so disgusting and pathetic as a podcast.
Well, unfortunately, the genius of my cooking abilities is a bit too much sometimes for a commercial kitchen. And I no longer find myself enthralled by working in the fire, as they call it. I did not tell Wolf that I have been kicked out of every kitchen that I have ever worked in for putting my love into every bite that I make. And by love, I meant cum. I have cummed in every single food dish I have ever made. I am coming right now. I cannot help it. I do not want to help it. But I do not need the world to know the secrets of my loins.
That's fantastic.
Yes. I can't. I just enjoy cooking. So podcasting is the only thing that I find mentally stimulating.
I'm going to go ahead and cut us off a film noir there. Hey, great job, guys. Wonderful. Continue the conversation as normal.
So it's cool that you're pathetic. Do you still make a good turkey?
Oh, I can stuff a turkey like nobody's business, Wolf.
You know what? That seems like a real great time to jump into the game, if you know what I mean, where you guys can only continue to speak in innuendos. And Amber, take it away.
My daddy tucked me in every night, if you know what I mean.
I also had a very close relationship with my family as well, if you know what I mean.
I've seen your cousins, and I would take them out back on the basketball court, do a loop-de-loop in a corky bunker, if you know what I mean.
Oh, my cousins know a thing or two about juggling some balls, if you know what I mean.
I've seen them on the Olympics, if you know what I mean. So proud.
Yes, they proudly represented their homeland out there before the entire world to see, if you know what I mean.
A big, gaping hole full of traumas and stinkers. I'd like to taste that, Chef, if you know.
I'd like to put that in your mouth for you to taste, Wolf, if you know what I mean.
I'm going to go ahead and end us here before this show gets a little too sticky. I'm going to award you both a point for that one. We're getting our last few moments of the game here, so I'm going to pause this real quick because we are going to play the game Whose Line, where I will secretly disperse 2 secret lines to each of you that you have to use in your upcoming conversation in the next few moments. Actually, you know what? Let's make it 3. Let's go crazy this season. Season 3, 3 lines for Whose Line.
Season thruple.
That's what I'm now calling the season. It is Season Thruple. Here we go. And time continues. Guys, take it away.
So I understand that it has been a lifelong dream of yours then to reach the heights of bounty hunting?
Absolutely. I always said, if you touch my dog, I'll kill you.
I know you've said that several times since we've been here. I understand that you need that dog to power your lawnmower, but I told you it's like Wolf. I'm not going to touch your dog. The only thing I want to do here today is talk to you, and this must be what it feels like to chew 5 gum.
I understand, and I've had something I've really wanted to bring up to you about your recipes. There's something I can't put my finger on, something thick, white, sticky, and I am your father.
Dad? It's been you the whole time? This is why I lash out the way that I do, because I've never had a father figure. Where have you been the past 30 years?
Looking for scum.
I mean, that's great. I mean, we got to keep scum off the streets. If there's too much scum on the streets, then Sigourney Weaver would never stand for this. She wouldn't. She just simply would not.
Son, I'm so sad that you're a podcaster.
I'm sorry, Dad.
You should be. You really should think about what you've done.
Well, I tried to go to college for something better.
What was that?
Besides, when I went to college, and I need a new major besides cooking and besides podcasting, so I was going to pick something else. But the dean looked at me right in the eyes, and he said,
Say it, boy,
I
it's
can't,
okay.
it's too hard. He said, I pay prostitutes. It's so hard. I'm sorry.
That's
I'm crying right now.
heartbreaking.
I'm crying right now.
I'm
He's
crying.
the dean that looked at me, and he looked at me in the eyes, and he said, I pay prostitutes to suck on my eyelids.
I mean, it's less embarrassing than podcasting.
Paying a prostitute to suck on my eyelids is worse than podcasting? Or less worse than podcasting?
God, you're dumb.
I can't help it. I didn't finish college because of that dean.
No, my dean boy. Look, your mother, who I killed because of bounty
no.
hunting. It's okay. She sucks.
I was going to call her next week.
Oh, you can call her, all right. Go straight to voicemail. Hey, and when the voicemail picks up, do you know what it says, my dear son?
Hopefully it's just a nice message.
Well, I re-recorded it for her, and it says, Jet fuel can't melt steel beams.
Oh, that was always Mom's favorite thing to say.
Yeah, and I'm not allowed on planes. So, how do you think it makes me feel? I miss her every day.
You shouldn't have killed her then, Dad.
Do you know what she said?
Papa Wolf?
Papa Wolf, baby boy.
Sorry.
Do you know what she said? I said, do you want to send one last message to your pathetic podcasting son? I said to her, and before I killed her all the way, do you want to know what she said about you?
What did she say?
She said, pee-pee is the code word. Isn't that kind of nice?
That was her code. That was her way of saying I love you.
She goes, pee-pee is the code word.
Oh, Dad, I'm so glad. I'm sorry that Mom's gone at your hand, but I'm glad that this podcast, clearly about cooking, brought us together.
Pause. We've got just a couple moments left of this episode, and here we're going to add in one big twist. Josh, you're about to rip off a mask and reveal that you're not Wolf the Bounty Hunter's son. You've been one of the fugitives he's been chasing forever. And go.
Papa.
What? Do you have a super crazy secret to tell me or something?
Something like that, yes.
What is it, my dearest baby?
Actually, this whole time, I have been...
No!
I've been Pedro the Pig Man.
Pedro Pigman!
You son of a bitch, you'll never catch me alive.
Look here. You know where Martha Stewart is, and I'm gonna fucking kill you. I'm gonna kill you like I killed my whore wife.
Not if I kill Martha Stewart first. Don't touch her beautiful hair. I'm gonna fucking eat her hair like it's linguine.
Okay.
And I think that's a great point to stop at.
I don't know if I could see Josh do that voice anymore.
My
He's gonna
goodness.
pig himself out.
myself out.
I'm going to tally up the final points here.
Did any of that make sense?
Wow. Well, let's rehash a little bit. So this was a cooking and food podcast that had the esteemed guest, Wolfie the Bounty Hunter.
Wolfie.
Yes. Who a lot of cooking, Wolfie, or what do you think? What do you think? Do you think Wolfie knows food?
I don't think he eats food.
No. Wolfie, well, he eats
Candy
cigarettes and Skittles. Six
Yeah,
Skittles,
yeah.
only six.
6.
And then that evolved into you were Wolfie's son.
Yeah, well, it was a big turn for
Yeah,
the
what a
podcast.
twist! And then again at the end, an even larger twist. You were, what was it? Porky the Pigman?
Pedro
Pedro the Pig Man.
Pedro the
Pedro
Pig Man.
How dare you pick
Yes.
the hottest person's name for a pig?
Wow. What do you think happened after that episode? Do you think Wolfie the Bounty Hunter? Who do you think gunned down who at the end there?
Well, I'm envisioning Pedro had like hooves for hands, so probably not great with guns.
Can't use a gun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought you would have taken me alive. I don't know. I'm just so weak.
Wow, you don't really believe in Wolfie the Bounty
No,
Hunter?
he's eating Skittles and fucking candy
very
cigarettes.
true.
Yeah.
Very true. Had a very sickly voice as well.
Yeah.
Very,
He doesn't drink his waddy.
not a lot going on. Well, while the audience ultimately wins at the end of this one for hearing such an amazing interview on the Food Network podcast there with Wolfie the Bounty Hunter. Unfortunately, the way that this show goes, it's all fun and games till the end. Because someone's got to win and someone's got to lose. And of course, we all know what happens when someone loses on this show. Right,
I
Amber?
don't-
Yes.
What happens?
You have to fuck off forever.
Forever?
Or at least
Forever.
until I do a new season, I really need you back on.
Yeah.
So, well, the points have been tallied.
Okay.
Our final score is in. Josh, you pulled through with 6 points. 6 wonderful points for your first time here on the
6.
show. That's wonderful.
6
as many
Skittles.
Skittles, yeah.
That's fucking
Good
right.
job. Yeah, 6
Fist
Skittles.
bump me there,
That's
brother.
great.
Hell yeah.
Amber,
Oh, no.
you're returning to the show. You're a seasoned vet at this point.
Oh.
You came through with 5 total
wow.
points. That means the winner of this episode, Josh Waddle, pulling it through. Josh,
Pedro the pig.
now's a wonderful time for a victory speech. What do you have to say to the audience at home and Amber here today?
Well, I came in today fully expecting to win, so I'm fully glad that I did. I knew I would be going up against someone who had no shot at all of coming out with victory. And I pulled through, just as I planned when I woke up this morning. And I told myself, today, we are going to defeat Amber Falter in a game of comedy.
This is really good sportsmanship there.
That's it. And I did it, because I always follow through with my promises.
Wow. That sounded like a threat almost, not just a speech. That was ended with a threat.
That's
That is
a wolfy
very wonderful.
threat.
Wow. And guys, if anybody knows anything about comedy, it's all about the competition and beating somebody and being better than the other person.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so, being funnier, being better,
Yes.
being louder.
That is the ultimate lesson that I want to be learned from this show.
Yeah.
Well, folks, it's time to say goodbye. That'll do it for another episode of Whose Life Is It Anyway? Guys, do you want anyone to find you on the internet about anything that you do? Yes or no? Tell them now.
Well, yes. Hey, tell you what, if you want to follow at the Columbus Mouth on Instagram for the dumbest takes on food, you can watch a stupid raccoon man who loves himself, Little Caesars, occasionally dig through the trash and post some tasty, succulent eats around Columbus.
Good tie-in with the food podcast there. That's
Wow, yeah, you talked more about food in that plug than we did on the show. I have an Instagram. I cry on there a lot. It's my whole name. It's Amber Marie Falter, and it's maybe there's some shows sometimes, mostly crying and mostly
shit.
dogs.
Yeah, I do those too.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Hey,
no, he just eat. That's Raccoon Man. Raccoon Man. Yeah. Thanks, Ross.
Guys, let's officially say goodbye. I would love to play a game with you. So
Bye-bye.
let's all three play a game together. How about we tell people goodbye? Let's formulate it one word at a time.
Wonderful.
I'll begin. Hey,
Them
Are
some,
great
beans
and
next
week.
we,
will
Take
those,
nasty
beans.
and
push
Them.
down.
your
Throat.
Thank you so much for listening or watching Whose Life Is It Anyway? Thank you and good night.